Ram Ram Prince. Atul Subhash, a man who could no longer endure the pain, a life lost to alleged mental and emotional abuse. While we fight for justice and equality, today we must ask ourselves, why do we ignore men's mental health? Why do we fail to acknowledge the suffering caused by toxic relationships, emotional abuse against men? Atul's tragic story is not an isolated one. It reflects a deep rooted stigma in society. Every time someone speaks up for men's rights, they are labeled as misogynists or anti feminists. But let us be clear, supporting men's mental health and addressing their issues doesn't mean we undermine women's struggles. Equality means addressing everyone's pain. To the so called feminists, I should rather say pseudo feminists, who ridicule men's movements, I genuinely don't understand why persons like Chinmayi are so rattled by the support for Atul Subhash. A mother lost her son. You don't have any empathy? Her comment shows that feminism was never about equality, it was always about revenge against all men. I am glad people are speaking for Atul. What's the point of dragging rape, pedophilia into this? Do men not outrage over cases of rape? Then why are feminists so offended when people are outraging over this case? Men too can be victims of emotional, physical, and mental abuse. Gender does not determine who can suffer. Abuse can happen to anyone. False allegations destroy lives. They take away jobs, dignity, and sometimes even lives. Fighting against this isn't anti women, it's pro justice. Men's mental health matters. Over 70% of suicides globally are men. Why? Because society silences them, telling them to man up instead of seeking help. Let these numbers sink in. These are not just statistics, these are lives lost, families shattered, and voices silenced forever. They're not asking for special privileges, they're asking for equal attention. Men too deserve justice. Men too deserve mental health support. And men too deserve to live without fear of abuse or false allegations. Men too is not against women. It's for humanity. It's about creating a society where both genders can coexist, support each other, and fight for justice together. But feminists will only speak out against one side, often justifiably so, but go out of their way to justify the crimes of evil women. To those who dismiss men's struggles, I ask, what kind of equality are you fighting for if it excludes half of humanity? It's time to rise above gender biases and fight for fairness, justice, and empathy for everyone.